My name is Keisha, or Talking Waters. I'm Rempo Lenape Muncie Mini Sink. So my tribal land is all of that from Philly into what we now call Toronto, even a little bit further actually, because we had what was known as the Walking Treaty. So wherever we walked, in theory, for the Dutch purchase of New York and New Jersey is where we call home. Wyoming was actually named after the Lenape. So all of Turtle Island is home. All of these nations are cousins. The Anishinaabe used to be people of the first light, and they made their journey long before some of us. They took the wild rice with them. So I went home in a lot of ways to check on family. And I went home this summer, and I stayed at Shell City Campground. And then I went back a few weeks ago, actually, for Takesgiving. And I decided to bring back some of the frack out water from Firelight, some of the frack out water from Red Lake, Willow River, which was the infamous frack out of Enbridge that the Army Corps also was aware of and decided not to tell the public, where we had water protectors directly standing in the water in the midst of the frack out, some of whom were in the midst of getting in their canoes, moving their horses away from active frack out water. I have some of that water and some of that soil here today if anybody wants to look at it. Myself and a few other people with science backgrounds, political as well as just citizen science, we've gone about it as ourselves to make baselines for all of these ecocides. There is no baseline for DAPL. There was no baseline of the Mississippi. I actually don't know, none of us know, even the Army Corps doesn't know what the pH of the Mississippi was before Enbridge. That's a basic measurement. Women, we know this. That's a basic measurement. And we don't know what that was for the Mississippi River, something that wasn't found until Abraham Lincoln. For what this country considers itself to be, that's a weak blow. So I just share that because myself and a few other friends of mine, even over the border, we're going to bring it back to Canada, and we're going to use some of our institutional power over the border to test in a school lab, in a university lab, as well as literally take back some of their trash there. So the same way Ron Turney of Honor the Earth was able to bring some of that water in DC and literally put it on the Army Corps, at least here, for those of you who haven't been able to see the Mississippi, unfortunately I brought some of the damage for you to see.
Thank you.
Thank you.